We are Lyca Radio and the station for Greater London. So calling all Armanians because we've got a real treat. We've got the real deal. The man himself, Mr. Armaan Malik's in the studio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
How are you feeling? So you just had a press conference, I hear.
Yes,
How was
I did.
That? Do tell us.
It was amazing. I got a few interesting questions, and I think I answered them pretty well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. Well, you look great. I think you're going to sound great at this event that's taking place on the 24th of September.
Yes, this Saturday.
This Saturday, I know, not long to go whatsoever. So, what are your feelings right now? Nervous, excited, all of the above? What's happening? What's happening in your mind?
Many people are asking, you don't seem or you don't look nervous.
No.
But yeah, of course, it's one of the biggest shows that I'll be playing, and probably one of the biggest in my life. But I just feel the nervousness before going on stage. That's the only nervousness I have.
Just that sort of bit of butterflies.
Just when they announce my name, I'm about to go on stage. That's the time I get the nervousness.
Wow.
Otherwise, I'm cool because I feel the live atmosphere is very much like home for me.
Sure. And, of course, I've heard that you're going to be one of the youngest Bollywood sort of stars, I suppose.
Yeah.
Performing
to play at Wembley.
Wembley. And that is such an iconic venue.
Yeah.
And you're going to be playing there. And, of course, not just forget all the Bollywood stars and all the singers and playback singers that have played there from Bollywood, but also from the Western, I suppose.
Yeah, so it's the biggest of superstars in the world have played there. So
it's quite a cachet, certainly. So tell us, what can we expect from this concert? I can imagine quite a fair few of your hits, obviously.
Definitely. It's a mixed it's a mixed set list. It's got a lot of my songs, a lot of songs that I love of other singers as well, because I always like to prepare and present a concert from the perspective of not only me but also the audience, because when they come out for a show, they would love to have a wholesome musical experience.
Sure.
And I think my show delivers that, and I'm sure it'll make people have a great time there.
And, I mean, other than, obviously, the singing, what, in terms of dance moves, can we expect? Because I've heard some things about your dance moves. I don't know whether you want to divulge any of that right now.
I don't want to divulge any of that. It's all going to be on stage, and I'm pretty sure that people will be excited to see it.
And how's rehearsals going so far? Presumably you're doing some rehearsals, or we just had a camera drop.
I've been actually I just came from my US tour.
Wow. And
that was quite a grand success. So all the rehearsals took place there during the show. So each show was like a rehearsal for me. I treat all the shows equally, all sound checks equally, and I give my 100% on all of that. Tomorrow I'm just gathering all the guys together, the whole band together, and just figuring out the set list and finalizing all the small little details for the show on Saturday. Sure. That's all.
Excellent. And so what was it like actually being in America, and what cities did you play there?
I played quite a few cities. It was the first leg. The second leg's in November.
Okay.
The first leg had quite some interesting places. There was Dallas, there was Houston.
Wow.
There was San Jose and Washington, D.C.
Awesome.
And Washington, D.C. had this one theater called Fillmore. And I was the only Indian to have performed there. Wow. So I'm on this whole tour, I think there are all records being set.
You're making history, aren't you?
I'm making history.
Yeah. And at such a young age, 21 years of age, obviously. And I just don't know, where are you going to... I mean, are you sort of thinking about because obviously you do a lot of independent stuff as well from Bollywood.
Yes.
You do focus. I do actually like that and appreciate that about you, because you're sort of breaking the mold a little bit rather than just focusing on the playback singing.
There's a lot of singles coming out this year for all my fans who are listening in.
Yeah.
Obviously Bollywood will happen and will continue to happen, but apart from that, there's a lot of independent stuff that's going to come out. That's something that's close to my heart, and as a musician, as an artist, you always look forward to bring a piece of you in front of the people. And that does not usually happen with Bollywood movies, because you're catering to the film stars and their scripts and the movies,
and
per
then
se.
Obviously you're always associated with whichever actor, I suppose, is lip-syncing to your song.
So the music videos and everything that I'm planning to do now will be featured on me. So.
Wow. And what kind of stuff can we expect in terms of music videos? Because a lot of artists who focus on their music and their music alone, they do, obviously, we live in a sort of, I suppose, a YouTube generation where everyone's got videos out there. So what can we expect from you? Any sort of really kind of interesting?
Well, I'm working on a single right now. I'm producing it still and writing and composing it. It's like a dance pop single. So you'll see me in a very different light. Everyone's seen me do ballads and romantic songs.
Yeah, sure.
This will be a good change.
Wow, okay. All
Something that I've always loved doing and I'm comfortable doing, but people have not seen me do it. So it's going to be a good thing.
Excellent. Well, do stay with us because we're going to be talking still to Armaan Malik. We've got your latest travel update and we've got so many questions from all your fans as well. So certainly stick around. And yes, we've got your latest travel update and all the usual bits and bobs in the show. Most certainly make sure you stay with us right here on Drive Time. We've got Armaan Malik live here in the studios. 5:30, proud to be playing you more music. We are Lyca Radio at the station for Greater London. So we've got Sorry by Armaan Malik, his cover of Justin Bieber's song. Make sure you stay tuned for that. And we've got the man here himself in the studio as well. So we're continuing our chat with Mr. Armaan Malik, who has his show, don't forget, this Saturday, the 24th of September. Make sure you book your tickets now on axs.com. Most certainly on chilitickets.com as well, and ticketmaster.com, and your usual ticket agents indeed as well, on Barnes Centre in Green Street, and all the other usual ticket agents as well. On its way, we've also got your latest news headlines. Make sure you stay with us. So we're still in conversation with Mr. Armaan Malik, who maybe, just maybe, might be doing a bit of singing in the studio. I don't know. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, definitely. I'll do one song for sure.
Oh, excellent. All right, good, great. I'm so pleased. Thank you very much. And he's brought his guitar as well, so I'm certainly looking forward to that. Actually, one sort of random question that I do have to ask you, because I was on your Facebook the other day, and actually I've been on your Facebook quite a bit, not to sound like a stalker or anything, but I have noticed that you have the most cutest dog in the world.
Ah, yes. I'm missing him right now.
What is his name?
His name is Handsome Malik.
Handsome Malik, okay.
Yes.
All right, I have to say, I didn't know that name, and I have to say he's one of the cutest dogs I've ever come across. In a photograph or in real life, actually.
Well, he's a darling.
He looks adorable.
Yeah,
I'm going to be straight with you about that.
He's like a small fluff toy.
Yeah, he really is. He actually looks kind of like a teddy bear, actually.
Yeah, he looks like a mix of a bear and a lion.
Yeah, he kind of does. In fact, I was looking at the photo the first time. I was thinking, is that real? Is that a real dog or not? I'm not sure. But yeah, no, he looks adorable.
But he's amazing. Actually, he's quite an emotional dog.
Is he?
So when I was leaving, he was like super, super angry. He saw all the suitcases and he started biting all of them. And, I had this merchandise of mine that I was bringing. So they had just come in like big packets. He was like going all about and throwing them here and there. No, you can't take all this and go and stuff. So he's pretty, we're pretty attached to him. And he's pretty attached to us.
Oh, I can imagine.
So when I go back, he is going to be wild for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, yeah, there you go. Handsome Malik, I'm going to remember that.
And he has an Instagram account as well.
Really?
You should. And he has like 11k followers already.
Oh, my God.
He's a celebrity dog now.
So it seems. Wow. Dear me. All right. So getting back to this tour, of course, and you mentioned previously that you were in the USA.
Yes.
And what a ball it seems you've had there.
It was amazing, actually. It was my first tour there as well. And there's so many firsts in this year for me. And it's amazing how the music has reached different places in the world, and it's kind of made its place in people's hearts.
Because you're just an upward trajectory at the moment. It's just incredible the kind of heights you're reaching at such a young age. And I'm just thinking, wow, this is incredible. Where is he going to go to next? And that's another thing.
Trust me, it's definitely. I'm not going to look back at all. It's just going to be my music and going forward for sure.
Absolutely, you wouldn't want to. I can't imagine. So a lot of people are making transitions. I've noticed in Bollywood particularly. Would you ever think about sort of making that transition? Do you think about it like that as well? Do you think there is a transition, or do you think music is music? Whoever hears it, they hear it, and whatever.
No, there's what I feel is there's always you need to adapt and bring your artistry to a new level every time.
Sure.
So obviously after a point people start thinking you're doing the same stuff and you're repetitive. That's when you got to like change up everything and
mix it up.
Get a new anything. It could be a new look. It could contribute to your music in a big way. Like suppose you're just have a different styling altogether for your artistry, and you bring that to your music, then people start seeing you in a different light.
Sure.
Or you change the kind of music you're doing, or adapt the kind of new stuff, the new sounds that are happening, get that into your music. So it's always a constant change that you got to bring to keep yourself alive in the game. I think that's very important.
And just keep things fresh.
Keep things fresh and keep things going according to the trends happening.
And how do you sort of keep yourself fresh? How do you keep your finger on the pulse and know what sort of the latest, freshest thing? Is there a sort of a thing that you notice about?
It's keeping your eyes and ears
just open, I guess. Yeah,
I think that's all. You got to see the trends, see the videos, see the music videos that are happening in the world, see the content that's happening, hear different music. Wherever I go in any country, I put on the radio first. In whenever I'm traveling.
Excellent.
And I want to see what's playing at the radio there.
Sure.
And see what's hot in that city or in that country, so I can at least know that I can keep up with the trends that's happening in the music industry.
Sure. All right, cool. Well, we're going to be talking to Armaan Malik a bit more. We've got your latest news headlines right about now, and that song titled Sorry from the man himself. Make sure you stay with us. Lyca Radio. Proud to be playing you more music. We are Lyca Radio in the station for Greater London. 20 minutes to 6 o'clock. So we're still talking to Mr. Armaan Malik live here in the studio. And he was playing a bit of the guitar, weren't you? Yeah. So we want to hear something, maybe, if you don't mind.
Especially for you, all you guys out there. I've prepared a song. I'm going to do it unplugged. And it's Kuch To Hai from Do Lafzon Ki Kahani.
Awesome. We've got a live session here.
कैसी ये आहटें सुनता हूँ आजकल है दिल बता दस्तकें देते हैं दस्तकें क्यों अजनबी से पल ए दिल बता कुछ तो है जो नींद आए कम कुछ तो है जो आँखें हैं नम कुछ तो है जो तू कह दे तो हंसते हंसते मर जाए हम
Oh my word, that definitely deserves a round of applause. Everyone in the studio, oh my words, that was amazing. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm kind of blown away. And I was hearing that through these headphones, and your voice is amazing, man.
Thanks so much.
Truly it is. Really, another round of applause, please. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. So yeah, we've still got Armaan Malik live here in the studio, and we've got quite a fair few of your questions to also throw over to him, I suppose. Some of them really strange as well, so I'm going to stay away from the strange ones, don't worry. But thank you so much for that. Do stay with us right here on Lyca Radio's Drive Time Show.
If you're anything like me, that call to stay in bed is so loud, and all you want to do is just hug that pillow and say, "Oi, mera sarana, ette aaja, seene se lag ja." Sonny Brasco each and every Monday to Friday morning, weekdays from 6 a.m. It all starts here with the Breakfast Show. Lyca Radio's Breakfast Show is brought to you by Meridian Grand, a stunning wedding venue sitting over 800 guests. Visit meridiangrand.co.uk or call 0203 700 2727.
Proud to be playing you more music. We are Lyca Radio and the station for Greater London. We still have Armaan Malik live here in the studio, and we're talking about Arijit Singh. So can you share that story with us? Because we've been having a bit of a chat, and I've just been having a ball here.
Arijit is one of my favorite voices in the industry right now, and we're very close friends as well. And always everyone's like, if you're two top singers, everyone pitches one against each other.
Absolutely, yeah.
But back home, there's nothing like that. We're like super close. He sings so many songs for my brother, actually. So whenever he sings a song, I always come into the studio and learn so much from the sessions just by being there. And at one of the award shows, he met me for the very first time I met him, and he told me that he was a fan of my voice.
Wow.
And that was a huge compliment for me.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, sure.
And he's an amazing person. It's amazing how and the best part is today in the industry, no one has any ego or attitude.
No.
Back in the day, there was a lot of jealousy among the people who were singing and the top singers at that point of time. But today, I don't think that's there, because the younger generation is not too bogged down by these kind of things. They're like doing their work and going ahead with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose that's the right attitude. Live and let live, and just do your thing, and just do it as best as you possibly can. Which is something I believe you most certainly are doing as well. We've been hearing some more of Armaan's playing the guitar, and oh man, it's just amazing meeting you. So thank you very much for coming here in the studios.
Cheers, man.
And I just want to remind everyone to most certainly get those tickets from AXS.com, chilitickets.com, and of course Ticketmaster.com as well. And most certainly all your usual ticket agents as well. So make sure, if you haven't got your tickets, it's taking place on the 24th of September. That's a Saturday. He's going to be live in concert at the SSE Arena at the age of 21. He's going to be one of the youngest stars to perform from Bollywood at this iconic venue. So I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I'm sure everyone else who is listening is as well. Thank you very much, Armaan Malik, for being here with us on Drive Time. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thanks a lot.